There's a lovely prayer, isn't there, that goes, Lord, give me the courage to endure the things I cannot change in life, the strength to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I've had the honour of serving you for, as I say, 15 years in the European Parliament, and there are some things I think we will never change, and one of them is the attitudes of British governments of either of the colours we've known in the last 50 years to saying positive things about the European Union. It doesn't happen. Why doesn't it happen? Because there are two people, one an Australian-American called Rupert Murdoch and the other a Canadian called Conrad Black, who have used over the last 25 years their amazing media power either to denigrate the European Union and all of its works or even to pull Britain out of it altogether. And, you know, it's been a clear agenda and it's worked. They say there are three great lies in the history of the world. The first is the check is in the post. The second is, of course, I will love you as much in the morning. And the third is, I'm from Brussels and I'm here to help you. Well, I'm not from Brussels, but I did leave Brussels in unseasonable sunshine very early this morning. And I landed at Bristol Airport in dense fog and poor visibility and saw Gordon Brown on the television screens making a speech about government economic policy. Well, last week, of course, we got the official news that Britain is in recession. The news surprised nobody, but I think its confirmation strikes an ominous note. Many of you here today are talented and successful business people. Some of you are experts and specialists in the field of economics. Others still are politicians in search of ideas to help your constituents at a time of deep anxiety. Vince Cable, of course, is all three. But I bet that every one of us knows individuals, families, and communities who are already struggling to adjust to much harder times, wondering how things got so tough so fast and in what form relief might come. And relief must come.
Hello and welcome back to my video blog. I'm here in my constituency in southwest England at the moment, preparing for the European elections later this year. But of course during the week I've been in Brussels following what's been going on in Parliament and Commission.
European Union has offered an ever-expanding menu of activities to its members. It started off as a European coal and steel community because people said, well, if we put together the industries that produce the weapons of war under one high command, then the great tribes of Europe will no longer be able to go to war with each other every generation in the way that the great tribes of Africa and some parts of that continent still do. But it grew to become a union with a common agricultural policy so that we could have security of food supplies. It grew from there to become a European Union with a single market so that we can trade much more easily across frontiers, move goods, offer services, move people, move money for investment across frontiers. And it's grown to be a union with a single currency, the euro. We had another country join the euro on the 1st of January, it was Slovakia. We now have a majority of European Union member countries using the euro. I spend, in a normal week, Monday to Thursday in Brussels. I fly out either on a Sunday night or first thing on a Monday morning. I'm home in a good week on a Thursday night. And I will spend Friday travelling around my constituency on a day like today, talking to groups of people like yourselves. They might be chambers of commerce, it might be University of the Third Age, it might be the National Farmers Union, it might be a women's group, or whatever. But I spend much of my Fridays doing that. And a lot of my Saturdays as well. Sunday I keep strictly for home, because even if I've got quite a lot of work to do, at least I want to be with my family at home while I'm doing it.